Good evening. I see somebody joining. Gary's in the house. Good to see you, Gary. I'm going to give it another minute or two and let some folks join in. Figured I'd jump on and do a quick live stream tonight, especially considering we won't be going live tomorrow. So figured we'd jump in here. Go ahead and get this thing shared out. Get as many people watching as we possibly can. I'll be with you in just a few minutes. See, John's in the house. Get started here in just a minute. I'm just doing a little metadata work, getting this set up to where we'll get the most people joining us as we possibly can. All right. Let's fire this thing up. Go ahead and share the link out. Get as many people watching as we can. Pull the music down, and yeah, here we go. Evening, folks. A little impromptu live stream here. Welcome to HamShackTV. I'm your host, Josh, AA4WX. Appreciate you being here. We are live. You probably aren't watching this recorded, but we are live here tonight. Just figured we'd jump in and do a quick live stream. We're not going to be here for a while tonight. Just going to get on, say hello, and wave the hand and see who's all watching. We got a couple of you already in the chat. Gary's in the house saying, howdy, y'all. John Bublitz, AA4OL's checking in. Good to see you, John. And Gary says he saw my video on the gimbal. Well, guess what? You're watching me on the gimbal tonight. This thing also doubles as a webcam. Guys, if you didn't see the video about the DJI Osmo Pocket 3, wow. I love this thing. I've had so much fun playing with it today. Go ahead and smash that thumbs up button. Get as many people watching as you can. Go ahead and share out the link as well. Let's see. I don't have any of the... Yes, John. Yes, John, that's coming. I'm hoping Jason chimes in with us here. John's asking Ham Radio 2.0 announcement. I'm hoping Jason chimes in with us. I can't guarantee. I'm going to give him about 30 minutes to join us, and if he doesn't, I'll break the news. It's not really news. Several of you already know what's coming. But there is a reason why we're not doing a show tomorrow night. That's a very good reason. Jason is a good friend of mine, so he asked for the time slot for tomorrow night, and I graciously gave it to him. I have no problem doing that whatsoever. I'm going to set a super chat goal here tonight. We'll say 5 yellow super chats, which are $10 or higher within the next hour. And I'll do another hot sauce challenge once again. Can't give away radio right now, guys. Just can't do it. I got to slow down on that. But an error occurred. Why is there an error occurring? Let me try this again. Let's see here. Cecil's in the house. Cecil, I don't think I've seen you around here before. Like the picture there. Alpha Charlie Zero Hotel Alpha. Thanks for all you're doing. Thank you. No. Don't thank me for the content. Thank you for watching. You guys are what makes this thing go round and round. Iron Bunny Chronicles. That's a nice call, or nice, interesting. I'll just say that. That's outstanding. Josh, greetings from sunny Medellin, Alabama. Not familiar with Medellin. It's interesting. I know of a lot of places in Alabama because my buddy James Spann, who you've seen here on the channel before, he's been on here. But that's one city that I have not heard of. Interesting. Well, good evening to you down there in Alabama. See what else we got. John's in the house, AC8 X-ray uniform. Even folks from Ohio. Colin and VK channel members in the house. Good day, y'all. Good to see you, Colin. And then Gary's also saying Iron Bunny. I'm still trying to work out this super chat goal here. So yeah, if you're just tuning in, we got a new toy today. New gimbal. This thing is just so much fun, y'all. So much fun. I don't know if I can do certain features with it or not while it's in webcam mode. But I'm still learning about it. No, I don't want to record. But apparently it's got facial tracking. You know, it'll follow me around the room. I don't think it'll do that while it's in webcam mode. But it is cool nonetheless. Try this. The super chat goal thing is not working, y'all. I don't understand why I can't get the super chat thing to work tonight. Rod Lotta, hope I'm pronouncing that right. KA4ROD, Pensacola, Florida. Good evening to you. Welcome. Appreciate you being here. Guys, if you want to go ahead and start dropping super chats, you're more than welcome. We'll count them. We're going to do 5 yellow super chats or higher over the next hour. If we do, I will do a hot sauce challenge and burn myself up for you guys. I think it's kind of ironic that I'm doing a hot sauce challenge. My twin boys are kind of ill right now with a stomach bug. Of course, they're babies. All right, super chat goal thing's not going to work tonight. There's some sort of an error in place. So I will keep track of it myself. 5 yellow or better, that's $10 or better. I'll do the super chat challenge, which is the hot sauce challenge. See here, Cecil Higgins says, Old Missourian, very nice. We've got some Missouri friends of the channel here. Iron Bunny Chronicles. Medellin is North Montgomery, I-85 eggs 11. Fantastic. And Whiskey 9 Echo Golf Lima. I missed that earlier, Robert. Cool. So what's on your mind tonight, guys? What's all on your mind? What anything on my channel or anybody else's channel that got your attention over the past week? Jump in the chat and let me know what you all think. We'd have none of our guests are here, and like I said, this was all last minute, so we didn't necessarily have it ready or give them any notice. So I think maybe Marvin might join in here with us in a few minutes. Hoping that Ham Radio 2.0 joins us. I'm going to give him probably 30 minutes or so. We'll give him till about 10 after 9 Eastern time here and see if he joins. That way he can give his announcement. Otherwise, I'll break the news for him. It's not news. If you follow Ham Radio 2.0, you probably already know what's coming. But there is a reason that we canceled the Ham Shack Roundtable for tomorrow. So there's that. What else is going on? Let me bring y'all up to speed. What else is going on the channel this week? You've seen that we're still working on the camper. Shout out to W4DFB. He is doing the hard work with the camper. I appreciate everything he's doing. Guys, this has become a very, very expensive venture. And there's unfortunately, I've had to turn to you in the community for support on this. A lot more money than I thought I was going to spend in this thing. So far in repairs between my truck and then the certain little things that need to be done to the camper to make it roadworthy, safe enough to take to Florida in February for hamcation. I'm over $1,200 in. So that's a lot more than I anticipated when I bought the thing. So I do have a GoFundMe set up. If you want to support that particular mission, we're doing this to bring you all to the Hamfest. Not everybody can go to the 3 big Hamfests. You just don't have that. It's not that easy for a lot of folks. So I do this for you guys. So if you feel so inclined to support the restoration efforts to make that camper roadworthy, that way I can bring you all to Orlando, to Dayton, and to Huntsville. Please check out the GoFundMe that I left in the chat there. Those of you that are subscribers to the newsletter, you got a link to it as well today. But I hate asking for money, but it's come to that point. It's bleeding me dry. Things that we've had to do with new tires, new lights, trailer lights, not interior lighting. So brake lights, turn signals, that kind of thing. Running lights. What else am I looking for? Not just that. Marker lights, those have had to be replaced. The hot water heater is shot. Had a big old crack in it. That's got to be replaced. And then you probably saw the video about all the chaos that it caused with my truck. That's luckily been repaired, but that was $800 itself. So, guys, if you feel so inclined to support that mission, I really appreciate it. I really appreciate that. Super chats also go towards that as well. If you feel so inclined to help that way, we can do that as well. PayPal, Venmo, those are always great as well. Stop talking about getting donating money. I really don't. It's very uncomfortable for me. But if you feel so inclined, please help. What else do we got? The gimbal, you see the gimbal here. I love the gimbal. It's been a fantastic little addition. Played with it today. Obviously you probably saw the video that I did earlier today with it. Took it over to my daughter's softball practice and kind of played around with it as well, and it was fun. It was real fun. Those of you that complain, I get drunk watching your Hamfest videos. Well, you can stifle it now. That's not going to be a problem. If you can see, I can pick this thing up and it's not bubbling. It's not bobbing at all. So yeah, I know you can't tell how I'm manipulating the camera, but yeah, it's steady. It's steady. Look at that, Gary dropping the member-only emojis. Check that out. I forgot that I even built those things. You can't see it in the chat, or you can't see it on screen here in StreamYard, but you can see it in the chat. That's pretty cool. Thank you, Gary. And guys, that is a benefit that you get of being a channel member. You do get access to the special emojis for the chat. Let's see here. John says, which is easier, breaking into Fort Knox or finding a path through firewall of your vehicle to bring a power cable into your cab? definitely breaking through the firewall. Well, it depends on the vehicle. Certainly depends on the vehicle. I've done that a couple of times now with 2 different vehicles I've owned. Here's the philosophy I've had. So the 2 vehicles I've done that with. One was a 2017 Ford Escape. That was my old vehicle. The second one is my current truck, the Big Red, 2018 Ford F-150. The trick, it's tricky. It's not easy. You probably won't get it on the first try. But if you take like a wire coat hanger, you can puncture this little, it's not a grommet, I forget what they call it. It's like a rubber gasket of some sort that separates the wiring harness from the inside and the outside. It's kind of close to your steering column. If you somehow attach your power lead onto that wire coat hanger and you puncture it through, typically you can pull that through. It's not easy, but it works. That's the best way I've found to do it, and I've done it now on 2 vehicles. Hopefully that helps. Let's see, what else is going on in the world of radio? Again, we're hoping that Ham Radio 2.0 joins us. Don't know just yet. But if he doesn't, we will give his announcement here in a little while. Gary says grommet. Yes, that'll work. I was thinking grommet, but when I think of grommet, I think of like the little eyes, the eye rings around, like on the edges of tarps. But I guess you could call that a grommet too. And Gary is there rocking the HamShackTV membership emojis once again. That's fantastic, Gary. All right. What else have we got going on here? Not a lot of work going on for me right now. I've had to stay out of work today, and we'll be out of work tomorrow again. Both of my twin boys are pretty ill with stomach bugs right now, so they can't go to daycare. Somebody's got to stick around, take care of those guys. Gary says, steering wheel grommet, I'm a mechanic. Perfect. All right. Well, I am calling it the right thing. And, there's Marvin. I tried to join on the back end, but my iPhone wouldn't let me do it. Well, I'll try it again. And it may be a different link, Marvin. I don't know if I put the correct link in our private chat there, but I'll go ahead and do that again just to be safe. Make sure you've got the right link. I don't mean to be blowing in your all's ears. Sorry about that. Well, try that one, see if that lets you in. I don't know what's up with the iPhones or anything. Colin says the reinforced rings on a tarp are typically called grommets or eyelets. So I am right. Good. I like to be right. No, I didn't. Yeah, y'all know what I was thinking. And that's all that matters. So long as I can orientate what I'm thinking, we'll be all right. We'll be all right. All right, Gary says he's trying for his tech test on Saturday. That, Gary, is fantastic. I thought you were already a ham. But, sweet. If you do, come back and let me know, and I've got a special sound effect to play for you if you pass. Kind of like Josh does over on Ham Radio Crash Course. So we do have exciting news. And those of you that watched the gimbal demonstration earlier, you already know, but we have found another house. Problem is we got to sell this one first. The good news is I've got a lot more wiggle room in this one now, so we've got a better chance of getting it sold. So we'll see. We'll see if that happens, but it is very, very exciting times. We're going to have a heck of a studio if this happens. So we're excited about that. We got Marvin's in the back room. Bring him on in here. What's up, buddy?
How you doing? I'm doing good.
Good.
So, just driving along in here in the Wisconsin, in the woods, watching out for the beautiful deer that's everywhere, and you can imagine. So, they're like flies in summer.
Oh my goodness. Yeah. I can imagine. Well,
so
how's everything else going?
Well, good. I want to give a quick update, actually, here on your channel. So we are, with the help of W9AP, Bob, I was able to fully get my 60-foot tower up yesterday, and we were able to get the repeater antenna up, all my VHF, the HF antenna, the rotor, everything is in good shape and working order. And I'm just getting all the final connections made between the tower and the other and the house itself. So I'm super stoked. It's been a lot of hard work, and some issues along the way we've had to run into, but overall we made it work and we got it done, and that's been huge. So super stoked about this. And let me tell you, if you want to go through this project, call me first, and I'll walk you through it, because there's some things I would redo differently if I could.
Well, the only thing that matters, there's only two things that matter. One, is it done safely? And two, does it work? If you can check both of those boxes, I call it a success. And I think he's frozen.
Oh, hold on, but
there he is.
yeah.
Yeah, you're dropping in and out of signal. Yep, there he goes. We'll bring him back in here in a little bit. See if he stabilizes there. We've missed Marvin. It's been a few weeks. He was out of town one week and had something else going another week. So glad to see he's back with us. Let's see. Gary's asking, or Gary said, no, the test is hard. Well, I hope you used ham radio prep, because it's supposed to make it a lot easier. But needless to say, Gary, here's what I want you to do. You probably already seen it. A couple days ago, I posted a test pep talk, a ham radio test pep talk. Go watch it. Watch it right before you go and take into the exam. You'll be all right. You'll be all right. Let's bring Marvin back in. I think you got better signal now.
I do. Yeah, I'm much better about that. Sorry about that.
That's all good.
Went around the side of a bluff. So yeah, I'm ready to head back to home. I'm ready to be back in the home studio in Massachusetts next week. So I'm ready to be back home too. It's 5 weeks away is enough. So even though I enjoy my place here, but yeah, it's been quite a ride. Nonetheless, of getting this project done. It's taken a long time. So. But yeah, everybody, I think we started to say, if anybody ever wanted to put up a tower, call me first. I've got some new suggestions for you. So
that's right. Well, like I said, you may have dropped out when I said it, but I'll say it again. There's only two things that matter. One, you did it safely, and two, does it work?
Yes, and yes.
That's all that matters.
That's right. That's for sure. No doubt. Yeah, it was. I mean, he spent his full day on the tower, and he was exhausted when he was done. And it was a lot of footsteps around for me walking and getting everything prepped as well. So it was only a 2-man crew. And let me tell you, it was everything we could do to make it work through the hot sun. And it was almost feeling 90 yesterday with humidity. So that was a little bit of a burner too. I think I went through about 4 or 5 Yeti bottles of water. So just kept drinking them away. But
yeah. Gary was asking you, did you lightning arrest it good?
Yeah, so we've got 3 ground rods coming off each, I should say, it's 3 ground rods, 1 coming off each leg. And I've got a 6-gauge wire going from each leg to the ground rod. And then I've got lightning arrestors on every line, including my Ethernet line that goes to my cable. Or it goes to my camera, and then I've got a lightning arrestor for each coax and one for the rotor. So Morgan Systems, I know a lot of people are really into polyphasers, and they're a really good brand too. But I like Morgan Systems. I don't really necessarily know why. I know they came highly recommended to me from several sources, and I don't have any affiliate link or anything for them, but they are really good to work with. And if you call him up and say, "Hey, this is what I'm looking for," he can certainly point you in the right direction. And he can actually. I think one thing about Morgan Systems, they actually have like a little way to, like you have like a little screw in there that you kind of like do a short to ground with it too from the a lightning arrestor itself. So, and maybe the polyphasers do too. I don't remember right offhand, but those are two brands I'd probably recommend. But when I built my box from KF7P, it's a Metalworks box. It's all metal at the house site. I have lightning arresters in there too. So there's lightning arresters at the bottom of the tower and also at the entrance point to the house. So hopefully I am protected across the board. And there's also a ground strap coming from the box at the house going down to a lightning to a ground rod. So I've also got that covered as well. So I'm grounded pretty well across the board. And after the lightning storm we saw the other day, I'm so glad I am.
Wow. Absolutely. Well, that's great. John is telling Gary, if you practice test 20 to 30 times, you will be well prepared, scoring way above 85. Just keep testing and good luck.
Yeah, I need a quick order or that,
Yeah. Yep. And Colin, I think Colin's taking a shot at you. He says, should I bring up the correct name is rotator, not rotor?
Rotator, rotor.
Colin.
I mean, yeah, tomato. It's hard to say. So, I guess rotator would technically have additional. You have to say rotate, and so it's a rotor, and then that's the rotor. The device itself is a rotor, or maybe it is a rotator. I guess you could. I guess you could. I see where he's coming from on that now. Now I get it. But it's maybe the different verbiage on it. I don't know, Colin. It's a Yaesu rotor. I'll tell you that.
Me personally, I've always thought it was weird because when I hear rotor, I think of a brake rotor.
Oh,
but nonetheless, he's just poking.
No, absolutely. So,
yeah. And Gary's also saying, when I pass my test, I will try to get an HF radio if I can afford it. All right, don't go wild on an HF rig. Not if you're just taking your tech. If you're planning on going on up to general and extra, okay, maybe you can think about a strong HF rig. Saying he wants an ICOM 705F, that's a fine rig, but I want you to remember one thing: you're not going to have much band or much privileges in HF as a tech. Matter of fact, I'll bring the new fancy camera over and show if it wants to cooperate with me here. Come on. You're looking straight up. Hang on. I'm still learning this new fancy camera, y'all.
It's all good.
So I got my band plan here. That's all you get right there. That's it. You're going to get 28.3 to 28.5. That's a tiny, tiny, tiny amount of the band to go and spend over $1,000 on an HF rig. And those 705s, that's going to cost you every bit of $1,000. Probably more like
last I knew it was like, I say, if you get any accessories with it, exactly. But I think it's like $13.49 the last I saw, unless it's on sale like on ICOM's. Prices probably just went up on ICOM. So
ICOM's mandated price increase happened all across the board on Monday, I believe it was.
Right. So that $13.49 probably went up on ICOM 705 then. So
yep.
You're right. It's probably going to cost you every bit of. That was $1,300 then, and now it's probably close to $1,500. So it's kind of tough in that VHF on the technician level to be able to go think you can go do 10 meters for that. And I initially bought like a 10 meter FM rig back in the day when I was still a technician. But, if you know you're going to move up to general right away after you get your technician course, and I would honestly recommend getting a general sooner than later, because it's one, you'll retain some knowledge you already have from the technician level versus waiting, 10, 12, years later to do it, or maybe even 3 or 4 years later to do it. But, moving up to general sooner than later is probably a good thing to do. And, then you'll find that HF rig's a lot more worth it across the board. So, but if you just want to enjoy VHF, UHF for a while, there's nothing wrong with that either. But you're right. It's probably not worth, for that little bit of band coverage you're going to get, to go buy an HF rig right away for technician course or technician level. So for sure.
100%. I think really long and hard. You might want to consider like one of the President rigs or whatever. I can't remember what they're called. The Gigaparts sells them. They look like CBs, but they do 10 meters. You might consider that over going and spending a fortune on an HF rig. I do see that you said you do have a paddle key. So you do get some CW privileges in other places as a general. Looks like some are 20 meters. As a tech. I don't see a little bit of 40. You get a little bit of 40 with CW. So just be cautious. Hey, let's shout out Dave. Dave's in the house. What's up, buddy?
Hey, how's it going? Does my audio work? Do I have everything switched correctly?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sounds good.
You sound good.
All right.
Sound good.
What's going on, guys? I was just outside. I got a new generator. I'm going to do a little shakedown of, speaking of your camper, I'm just got a camper myself.
Oh, did you?
And going to do a little shakedown this weekend in the yard, but run the camper off a generator and see how long everything lasts, and kind of get ready to. Belton Ham Fest is beginning of October, and there's no power or anything, but they let you camp in the parking lot. So that's going to be my first trip with the camper, is boondocking in the parking lot. So
boondocking in the parking lot.
There you go.
Yeah, that'd be all right. Well, cool. Glad you came in. And now we got another Dave.
Hey,
Dave and
the
Dave. What's up, buddy?
Not much. What's going on?
Well, just hanging out. I was telling the folks that we're not going to have a show tomorrow night, and there's for good reason. I know the four of you know why that is. Hopefully some of you in the chat probably already know, but we'll get into that in a little while. I have invited Jason on. We were planning on doing this anyway tonight. I don't know if he's had other plans come up, but if y'all don't know which Jason I'm talking about 2.0. There's going to be a special event on his channel tomorrow night in our normal time slot. So we'll get him in there. Hopefully, if he's not in here in about another 20 minutes, I'll probably bust that news for him. I think he's already released it on his channel. That's why I'm a little confident on it. But anyway, well, what else do we have to talk about? What are you up to, Dave?
Oh, not much. Was working on moving some stuff around in the ham shack, and then saw the Discord, so I figured I'd jump in for a few. Take a break, walk outside.
Yeah, this wasn't planned.
Well, good. Glad to
I
have you.
figured we'd fire one off real quick. I can't help but not. I have to do something. So I don't know whose time slot I'm encroaching on, who normally does it on Wednesday night. So sorry.
I don't think it's HRC. I don't think it's Ham Nation tonight. I think they're next week.
Yeah. No, I think you're next week. Yeah.
And the only other thing that I know that's going on for sure is they're recapping 24 hours of POTA on Live Free and Ham.
Okay.
But they've been going for an hour. That's why I jumped over here, because I've been on their stream.
Cool.
And you guys were talking about the prices going up on ICOM. I don't know if everybody knows it, but Yesu's going to be doing the same thing.
Yesu's right behind them. My
Yep.
source told me it's coming. It's just a matter of time.
Yeah, that's why I'm glad I ordered what I ordered when I ordered it. I'm still waiting for the SPA one, for the FTX one, the SPA one, the amplifier for it.
Oh, yeah.
And I ordered it a month and a half ago, and they were supposed to ship 2 days ago, and now it says October. So
Are you going to be using that mobile or at home or what?
It's going to be in my POTA rig. Right now I have an 891 in the truck. I am going to try it in the truck once I get the amp. And ABR, I don't know if they've released their cable yet or not, but when they release their cable,
that's why you were just on top of exactly what I was going to say.
So was I.
Industries is coming out with the adapter cable to go between the Optima one and the FTX 1F sometime in October and early November, and it should be very similar pricing to what Yaesu has for their cable. I would trust ABR Industries all day long. And then the other part is they only have 5 and 10 feet available for Yaesu, and if you need it 12, 15, 16.5, whatever length you need for ABR Industries, they'll make that cable custom length for you.
So I talked to them at Huntsville, and
oh, you did? Okay.
Yeah. So I'm waiting. First, I got to get the SPA1 in.
Right. Yeah, because the price that Yaesu's charging for their cables, I'd make my own, and I guarantee you mine would be better than what Yaesu's selling.
Oh yeah. So, yeah.
But I can't touch what Chuck does.
So right now I have everything mounted on I forget the name of the mount. It replaces the little storage bin on my dash, right? And so I have.
Oh, is it a RAM mount?
Is that built right?
It's not RAM. It's not built right. I don't remember the name of it. Bullet Point. That's it. Yeah.
Bullet Point. That's the other one. I couldn't think of it either.
So I've got.
That's what I've got in my dash here. I love them.
Yeah, I got my 500 and my 891 on the Bullet Point, and I watched them bounce a little bit, just a little bit. I just can't imagine what that big ass head's going to do up there. So I'll try it. If it bounces around too much, or if it's too heavy for that mount, then I'll just leave the 891 and the 500. But if it works, then I may go ahead and swap.
So you do see yours bounce a little bit too. That Bullet Point mount still mount on your dash a little bit too, huh?
Yeah. But I also I have a 3/4 ton truck, so I mean it rides like a freight train. It's not the smoothest ride in the world.
I've got it on the F-150 here, and go ahead, Dave.
No, go ahead.
Like I say, I've got it here on the F-150, and it bounces a little bit more, even though I thought it was pretty secure, bracketed, in the dash there. It bounces a little bit more than I thought it would, which I'm kind of surprised about. But overall, I love it, though. I do like it. But I'm curious to see what you find out when you put the other Yaesu in there. So let me know. Anyway, over to you, Dave.
Yeah, I was just going to say, you don't buy a 3/4 ton truck for a ride.
No, right.
No, you don't. But I mean, I put it up there because it uses the same screw as it uses the 1/4-20. So of course, Yaesu being Yaesu, they can't be consistent about anything.
Nope.
The 500s, 400s, 300s all have the Yaesu screw, and then I believe the FTX one has a 1/4-20 on the back instead of the Yaesu screw. So, but I did put it up there. It looks neat. It's not as obtrusive as I thought it would be, but I didn't drive down the road with it because I didn't want to break my dash because I still had the other 2 radios on there as well. And yeah.
Well, that's the FTX one. I wanted it for my truck when I get my truck back on the road, so I can just one radio for VHF and UHF because my Avalanche has got that big center console. So I've got to make sure I don't take up too much room so the wife don't get mad that I'm taking up her seat.
Yeah.
But for POTA now that I've got that 6200 and got the XPA 125B, I think I'm set for POTA because the QRP bugs bit me again.
I catch that bug.
I like the QRP thing, but a lot of my POTAs I'm traveling somewhere between one place and another, and I've got an hour, maybe hour and a half, and it's get in and get out, so QRP doesn't work.
Well, that's why I bought that XPA 125B. So if I'm in a hurry and I can't make quick contact QRP, I've got the amp to fire up.
Yeah.
But my 891 I've got on a quick release on the dash, and it lives in an Armalock cage under the back seat. So it takes me about a minute and a half, if that, to get it out of the truck and onto a bench. So I can still go sit on a bench if I have time, but otherwise I can just work it out of the truck as well.
So you just disconnect the remote head and then reconnect the short wire that goes between the body and the frame or the head?
Yep.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I know. I got the 891 in the truck, and I just started. If I pulled up to a POTA park, I just work it from the truck and go on. So I don't even try and get out. So.
Oh, I'll do the same thing if I'm in a hurry, but I do like actually sitting at a bench, enjoying the park instead of just sitting in the truck that I was just in. So
right.
If I get the feels to get out of the truck, it's about a minute and a half to get it out on the bench. So
that's pretty quick. That's good.
Yeah.
Well.
So what else is it?
You know, Josh, you said you don't want to get bit by the bug. The reason I say I got bit by the bug again is I've always liked QRP.
Right.
And I understand a lot of guys don't like it, but doing a QRP and you start making contacts, it just tells you made your antenna good.
Just call me the Tim Taylor of ham radio. More power. More power.
Well, so QRP to you, Josh, is QRO minus 1 watt.
I got to look at my chart here. Increased power, yeah.
Josh, just tell him life's too short for QRP.
Give me that power. Give me my kilowatt. I love my kilowatt.
Well, that's
do you have an amplifier, Josh, at your place?
I do.
You do? Okay.
What
do you run?
I'll show it off. It's covered up in some junk here, but right there she is.
What is it? A Meritron?
It's an off-brand of a Meritron. It's the Amp Supply Company LA1000.
Oh, okay. I guess I heard you mention that LA1000.
Yeah, I got it. I got it up there at Dayton. Stole it, really. I gave $200 for it.
Oh, I guess
wow.
Gary was asking what kind of generator. It's a Win 4800 watt dual fuel generator. So it should run my air conditioner and the microwave on the camper. So
nice.
Yeah. And dual fuel, so I can just, if I need to, I can tap one of the propane tanks and hook it up. And so
I've got the oh my gosh, Champion brand of the generators, and I've got dual fuel there on those, and they can run propane or gas. And I honestly ran gas through them the very first time. I drained it out, put propane in it, and haven't to stop using propane since.
Yeah,
so it's
kind of what I'm thinking too. So
it fires like third shot every time. So
yeah, and electric
I've had
start.
Very good luck with them.
Electric start too. So got to have that.
Oh my gosh, that's the I'm still pull start, but yeah.
Yeah,
it's a pretty good deal. I was looking at the Predator 3500 because if you look at a lot of the camping and RV stuff, they all say, that's the one to get. But I did the math, and it's about 3,600 watt amp or 3,600 watts if the air conditioner kicks on while I'm running the microwave. So I went bigger. And
you got a slow start or soft start on that, Dave?
I don't know. I'm inheriting this from my mom. So yeah.
If it don't, look into installing a soft start.
Okay.
It'll help on that pulling on that generator.
Yeah. Let me. I promised everybody 9:10 if we hadn't seen Jason yet, I'd break the news, and I kind of already did it. So we'll go ahead and bring this in here. I know the guys on screen already know what's coming, but boy, I clicked the wrong button. What did I do? There we go. So the reason we're not having a show tomorrow night is I have gained weight and donated the time slot to Jason. Ham Radio 2.0. Tomorrow night is going to be another legendary Gigaparts Let's Make a Deal. And all three of these guys, including myself, will tell you, you can steal some stuff tomorrow night from Gigaparts on this. So get ready to blow your entire paycheck because it's coming tomorrow.
Oh, the last thing I bought was their Explorer battery box, and I got it for about half price.
Yeah. I mean, people are stealing stuff. Now, with that said, I can't say or deny or whatever, but I don't think anybody's going to be stealing no ICOM radios given the price increase last week.
Probably not.
But
the last stream, they weren't going real low on the radios as it was.
Well, so here's the thing, and for those of you that don't know, ICOM has something called MRP, and I think that stands for Manufactured Required Pricing or something to that effect. So
it's actually MSRP is what it is, and it's manufacturer suggested. They can't enforce a price. They can enforce the price of what they advertise it for. But you go in, they can actually make a deal on it. They cannot require. It's called MAP pricing, manufacturer advertised pricing.
I'm just going off of what Jeff Sinclair told me. He called it MRP.
Yeah, right. They do.
Pricing.
They do, but in the United States, they cannot enforce that. But they can enforce the advertised pricing.
Yeah, but they can also just say if you don't follow our rules, you don't get to sell our product. So
that's true too.
True, but I know of several stores that sell lower than what is suggested, and I'm not going to say the name of the stores. And there's some of ICOM's bigger for being small stores. There's some of ICOM's bigger customers.
That's interesting. I've heard this straight out of Ray Novak's mouth before myself. So I don't know what all these other stores are doing, but I know typically when I'm in the market shopping for radio, Giga, DX, HRO, they're usually the same price to the penny.
Oh yeah,
and that's because of that policy. Now, maybe Main Trading Company or something like that's got something different, or they're a little bit more dangerous. But even Chat Radio, my buddy Jim, he's told me about it before. He can't do anything. I will say this: he has given me something at cost before. But they can't do that with the public. I mean, obviously, they wouldn't be in business if they did that for everybody.
Right. Well, that's the thing. You'll never see them advertise prices different than what. And it wasn't a Main Trading Company I was talking about.
Right.
You'll never see them advertise different prices. And usually, if you look at, and I do, and I know Gigaparts is an affiliate with you, but I do most of my shopping at DX Engineering. Always have, and that comes from my days in the racing world with Summit Racing.
Yeah.
So that's why. But Gigaparts is usually about $25 higher. DX Engineering on their advertised prices. Usually, if you watch, they're about $25 higher than everybody else.
Yeah, I've traded with DX before. They're a good company. Gigaparts is the one that wants to work with me though. I've talked to DX and HRO, and they don't have any interest in working with YouTubers. So here we are. And they're good to me.
I deal with all of them. I buy from all of them. But I got a special place for DX because I know the owner from the racing world from back in my racing days, back in the 80s with Summit Racing. People don't realize that they're both the same company. And actually, when you go to DX Engineering, you'll see Summit Racing right next door to it.
Yeah, I'm actually familiar with Summit Racing. I did not know that.
That's the same owner. Same owner.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, to give you an idea of some of the deals, this is what I picked up on the last.
Hang on a second. Marvin, your air conditioner is blowing Dave out.
I don't have it on.
Or your heat or something.
I bet it's my window.
Yeah, if you put your window up, it just stops.
Oh, there it is.
There we go.
Sorry, Dave. Go ahead.
Oh yeah,
I bet it was the car window.
100-foot of Messi and Poloni Hyperplex 13 for like $200.
Yep. It's like that.
I used some M&P at the Tennessee QSO party, and it impressed me.
That's like that.
They had
it's like that. Go ahead, Dave.
The 50-foot POTA for right at $100. I mean, it was stupid deals on. That's all I bought on the last one was I bought Feedline, just because the prices. I mean, it was down from. I mean, Messi and Poloni when you get the HyperFlex 13 and stuff, it's almost $2-3 a foot, and it was down to $1.50 to $2 a foot. So super deals on their cable. So, and you just got to ask. That's the cool thing about that stream is just you submit.
I got it for almost half off.
Absolutely.
And the thing is, everybody that's watching the stream, if you haven't seen the Gigaparts Let's Make a Deal, once they make a deal, anybody that's on that stream will get that price as long as you put it in your cart and order it during the stream.
That's right. That's right. So everybody, again, tomorrow at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, the real time, Jason, if you're watching, that was for you.
And the real time is 7 p.m.
8 o'clock Eastern Time, 7 p.m. on fake time.
No, that's real time.
That's real time.
5 p.m. if you're drunk time. Let's just put it that way. Pacific time. But check it out, y'all. It's a lot of fun. We have a lot of fun. I don't know if I'll be on there or not. I haven't got the thumbs up yet or not. But come on, it's a lot of fun. Just making deals and stuff like that. Ham Radio 2.0 tomorrow night at 8 o'clock Eastern, 7 Central. Colin says, what are these prices like? He only exports, does not sell in VK, prices in US dollars. I have no idea what he's asking. Pepe, that's going to be 0Z or 0 Zulu.
Well, as Jason put it on when he put it out was $23.59 UTC.
There you go. That works. 8 o'clock. That's all that matters to me. Or, you know what? You could go on to the Let's Make a Deal stream tomorrow night and get you one of these that I picked up from Gigaparts. And there you go. That'll solve all your problems trying to figure out the time conversion. I have wanted one of these for years, and I happened to get it in a mystery box not too long ago. It's so cool. And it's so simple.
Yeah, I got one of their 24-hour dial clocks in one of the mystery boxes, and I have it set to UTC. So I just look up and I can see what time it is. It still freaks me out, though, because I look at that clock. Well, here. Actually, I don't have it set to UTC. For some reason, I set it to my time.
Probably because you kept getting confused.
But it's all 24 hours, so it's not 12 and then 12.
Oh, wow.
So, yeah. So if you look at it wrong and just glance and, our generation got raised with a regular wristwatch and how to tell time on the clock, this will mess you up.
What's crazy is, and I have to deal with this with my wife and oldest daughter, is I've got a big like production style clock up here. Let me see if I can show it. There we go. Big production style clock.
Oh yeah.
They're not, they cannot stand the military time because they don't understand it. I'm like, take that number and subtract 12. There you go. That's all you got to do. But it's hard enough to teach military time, but then when you have to teach UTC on top of it, God help you. Ken says he has 2 of them. He's either talking about your Intellitron clock or my production style clock up there. I don't know.
Yeah, the other thing.
Yeah, after.
Go ahead.
I say my wife, after 18 years in law enforcement, finally figured out my military time. So, I finally converted her, so she knows pretty quick what that is. But yeah, you're right. Trying to add UTC time into that more, Josh, is a lot more challenging for some people to figure out. So, but all my phones, my computers, they're all set to military time. That's all I run. So,
Gary,
quite often someone will go, "What time it is?" Someone will say what time it is, like, "Oh, it's 18:36." What time is that? Is it I'm sorry, it's 636. I was like,
Gary's heading out. Gary, good luck on your exam on Saturday.
Good luck, Gary.
Be cheering for
Look,
you.
Gary.
Come back next Thursday night, and we'll maybe ring the bell for you. John says, I have Hamcock running on a repurposed 55-inch TV above my desk. I'd love to do that. I've got so many other priorities with money right now than to do that.
Well, in the Ham Shack, we got a TV up in there because it's also, I share it with the wife for a craft desk. But I figured out what I'm going to do with my Pi 5. I'm going to build a ham clock and attach it to that 40, I think it's a 42-inch TV.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. I use the, I think it was a Windows emulator for a while of Hamcock. And for me, I found that to be the biggest waste of a computer I could do. Just me, I don't know, but
I haven't figured out
pretty cool.
With that Raspberry Pi 5, if I decide I don't want to if I want to do something else, I just pull the SD card out and redo it.
There it is. Marvin's got it right there. I mean,
Yep.
Take you full. So if y'all don't know what a ham clock looks like, that's it right there.
so this is a company called like Vectron or something like that actually does the Raspberry Pi, but it actually has a few more features than what the normal Raspberry Pi has. And so I can really customize this as much as you want, because I can see who's on there and what frequencies are parked and things like that. And, it's got the Aurora chances, solar, zones and all that. It's got my time and everything across the board here. So, yeah, it's really slick. It's a cool.
You got something weird going on, Marvin.
Yeah, your audio keeps going weird.
Is that my audio?
It sounds like you're burping every other word.
Either there, you got a pig behind you. It's almost what it sounds like. It sounds like a pig snorting.
Maybe it's just the iPhone microphone.
Hey,
Yeah, I've got the Innovata Quadra ham clock. I have my 3 monitors, and I used to have it on a switch on one of the monitors, and now I just got to get another monitor. So, but yeah, same kind of thing, Marvin, with the completely customizable ham clock. And these are only like $50, $60.
Yeah, they're not bad.
Yeah.
Well, that's why with building my own, there's a couple different images out there that I can use because I know how to get on the backside that I can customize it with.
Well, fellers, anything else y'all want to get off your chest tonight? I figured we'd keep this one quick since it's not our typical night.
Oh, I'm just excited to be on All-Star finally.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah.
I'm really this close to getting me a node. I can't pull the trigger. That's another one of those things that I've got better things to spend money on right now.
You can do it. You've got an Apple phone, repeater phone.
I have that, and I use it.
You can use that for All-Star.
I want a real node. And here comes Marvin on another one.
So I am right. Good. I like to be right.
There's your echo back, Marvin.
Yeah, well, because I'm actually out of the stream right now on the other end. So
I pulled your other one out. I don't hear it now.
Yeah, I'm trying to get my video back. There we go. Oh,
I got the clear node, and just because I don't understand Raspberry Pis, I don't understand any of that stuff, and clear node made it super simple. I went on All-Star Link, got my node number, and then I sent them all the information, and they sent me this little box, even with my Wi-Fi set up in it and everything. And then they have an app that I can control it from. So yeah, I don't have to learn anything.
Oh yeah, the ClearNode's a great node. My problem with him is he took open source, and even with the software, he won't let anybody use it unless you pay a subscription on the open source software. But his is great because All-Star, it's already set up to cross mode into all the digital modes and everything else with an analog radio.
Yeah, it's got way more stuff than I even understand how to use.
But he's a little pricey.
I got asked the other day, was it worth it? And to me, like Paul N1OG, the Grouch, spent 4 days trying to get a node set up. And I can't, my time's worth a little bit more than that. These they're expensive. They're about $370, but
that's about the cost of an M1KE, isn't it?
I think so. But
yeah,
what I looked at is the front end support, where they get it all set up for you, and then the back end support of a buddy of mine just bought one, and he had an issue with his all-star number. He had a 5-digit number. He already has a node, but it's tied to a 900 megahertz system that is running out throughout the state. So he got another node, but he had to get another node number, and they took his old node number and just added a 0 at the end.
That's how they do it now.
Yeah, and then added a 1 for his new node. But the guys at All-Star did something wrong, and so when ClearNode was trying to set his node up for him, they couldn't get it to work right, and they're going back and forth right now. But those guys they'll get everything set up for you, make it as easy and painless as possible. So,
well, if as far as I know, he might not have set something up right and pointed to the server because you actually you expand your own now. They'll let you do up to 10 on the expansions. And then you got to reach out to them. But it almost sounds like there's a server or something that's not pointed right.
Yeah, they're getting it figured out. But, yeah, so the app is just really neat, and I can switch it around and just tell it to connect to somebody else. It does the automatic disconnect and then connect so that you're not stacking nodes together, which I learned is a big no-no. Luckily, I'm not doing it, but I reached out to Freddie Mac and I'm like, hey guy, be really cool if you put out a video on the do's, don'ts, and etiquette, because I bought this node, and if I didn't know to put the disconnect before connect and started bouncing around to try and talk to different people, I could end up stacking a bunch of different stuff together and making havoc. So you may see a video come out on that here pretty soon from Freddie.
Yeah, Freddie's awesome. We had him on the week after you came on for Seed.
Yeah.
And what a show. Like, this guy, he's Dr. All-Star, if you ask me.
Yeah.
I mean, good God, the knowledge he's got.
And like right now, he's trying to take radios that other people would not want to try and work with. And it's a challenge to him to take like an old Motorola radio and turn it into an All-Star node.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, he showed us that.
Yeah.
Well,
I will say on All-Star nodes, if you're looking for one that's ready to go, that's semi-cheap, look at AllScan.
I looked at them too, yeah.
Because like he's got that one with the Redivus RT95, I think, set up. It's ready to go, Josh. And it's $100 versus $370.
Well, you all know my premise. For stuff we do here on my channel, I want it to be I'm a turnkey guy, and I think a lot of entry-level hams are turnkey folks. Yeah. And we don't. Yeah, there's one video, I don't remember which one it was. It was probably the TID radio thing or something that I absolutely went freaking ballistic because I had to go into command line and edit this and edit that. And I'm like, I just want to program the stinking radio. I don't need to be a software engineer to do this stuff.
Yeah.
Simplify it,
that's
it has its place. Don't get me wrong. It has its place, but there needs to be turnkey solutions for virtually anything in this hobby, if you ask me.
Yeah. We don't all have to invent the wheel to do something.
Right.
Oh, you know how I feel about that, Josh. If you want to be an appliance operator, be an appliance operator. Yep. There's too much stuff to do in here. A lot of guys that want to be appliance operators, I show them how to build antennas. That's about the only thing they'll do, building.
Yep.
Because they'll build an antenna and hey, I built that and now I'm making contacts on it. So, you know how I feel about it. Because I mean, there for a while because of work, I considered myself an appliance operator because I was buying stuff, not like I'm starting to work on stuff again. So sometimes life gets in the way and you don't have time to build stuff.
Yeah. Well, and that's like the camper, a lot of that stuff could be DIY stuff. I'm not handy in the absolute least. So that's why the camper is not sitting in my yard. It's sitting in W4DFB's yard, and he's doing the stuff, and I'm paying him some. But we're not going to get into that because I'm seeing red dollar signs right now, and it's pissing me off. But not his fault, my fault. But
yeah.
Well, I wanted to, like I said, I wanted to keep this one short since it's a Wednesday night. I don't want to miss a week of getting the gang together. So, thanks you fellas for jumping in here last minute.
No problem.
Let me wrap it up and come back. I'm gonna show you guys something real quick if y'all don't want to run. If y'all got a couple of minutes.
Yeah,
sure.
Good.
All right, we'll be right back with them off air here in a little while, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. This is, like I said, this was an impromptu stream tonight. Wanted to get in, talk about, give Jason a little advertising for the Gigaparts thing again tomorrow night. That's going to be exciting. I'll be watching if I'm not on the show. I don't know if I'm going to be on it or not. But that's exciting stuff. Check out all the affiliate links down in the description, y'all. I need support. I need your help. This camper is costing a fortune to fix. So, check out some of the other links and the GoFundMe and that kind of stuff if you want to contribute to that. We're not doing that camper just to go hang out. We're doing it for you guys. That way we can take y'all to the Ham Fest. Y'all have a good night. We'll see you in the next video. 73s, everybody. AA4WX, WSCB 693.
Money isn't everything. It's the only thing. And everyone has a price for the $1 Million Man.
All right.
That's for you, Ramp Rat, if you're still watching. We'll see y'all later, 73s.